Okay, so let's say you have customers that are looking for a condo in the West Island, and you found the building they're looking for. This is a little bit of a live case, so we actually went through the steps with him. So there's two properties in the same complex. So there's this one, which is unit 505 for 315. You don't need to write anything, okay? I'm just going to show you what we're looking for and how we establish the value of these properties. Okay? These are listed properties. And there's another one, which is in the same complex on floor number 2. Donc les choses à savoir dans les condos, c'est l'étage, la superficie et le stationnement. Okay, c'est les trois items qui sont super importants quand on fait une évaluation de condo. Et dépendant des immeubles, où est-ce qu'ils sont situés. Donc à l'est de la ville, à l'ouest de la ville, au centre-ville, sur le plateau, il y a des variations assez importantes entre le prix du stationnement and the price of the floors as you go up. The nicer the building, the more expensive because of the views, etc., etc.
The age.
And the age, yeah. I'm not considering the age right now because I'm comparing 3 buildings that were built relatively at the same time. Okay. The good thing with condos is that there's so many of them. Chances are there's 1 or 2 that have sold in the same building within a period of 24 to 36 months. So it's easy to adjust the prices. Okay. So in this case, I showed you both active. One's on the 2nd floor, one's on the 5th floor. One's a little bigger. You know, one has a parking. This one has a parking spot. The other one has an exterior parking spot. So these are the differences. Now, what's important is the comparables. So how do we compare? They want to make an offer on this property. And as most of you know, and most of you do, we do the same thing as a listing a property. So on fait une analyse de marché pour l'acheteur et on lui présente les différentes variations, les ajustements du prix du condo, puis on lui propose un prix selon ce que nous, on pense qui est la vérité. Donc, oubliez ce qui est ici. Ça, c'est mes comparables. OK? Donc, j'ai ces 3 immeubles. Donc, j'ai le 40-10, le 40-20 et le 40-30 des sources. 3 immeubles identiques construits relativement en même temps. La date de vente. Donc, j'en ai 2 en 2017, 1 en 2015. Can you see? Okay? Yeah. You can do the sheet as you want. This is just an example. Le prix vendu, le nombre de pieds carrés, et le nombre de pieds carrés, pas selon la fiche MLS, le nombre de pieds carrés selon l'évaluation foncière. Okay? Parce que pas tous les courtiers mettent le pied carré correctement. Il y en a qui mettent le net, il y en a qui mettent le brut. Okay? So always try to use the city evaluation.
Square feet in foncier Montréal, that's the living space or that's the building space?
It's the living space, but it doesn't matter because you're comparing apples with apples. By using the city, it's all the same. Okay? You won't have a variation net or gross. You understand? The floor, okay? And then the adjustments. And I'll go into the adjustments with you in a second, okay? So the actual price after adjustments, and then your price per square foot. The minimum amount of comparables you need to do this is 3, okay? Not 2, 3. You need 3 minimum. If you have more, great. At some point, too much is too much, okay? I think the maximum I've ever used is 6 on bigger buildings where price tag is a lot higher, okay, just to get a better idea. So in this case, each floor is $3,000, and a parking spot indoors is worth $20,000. Okay?
How do you know all this?
So the $20,000, you can pull up le rôle de l'évaluation foncière again, and the city has an evaluation attached to the garage. You can just use that if you want. Okay, if you don't know the price of the parking spot, use the evaluation. The city says the valuation is $20,000 pour les taxes.
No, but when you see the tax or the evaluation, the city evaluation?
So let's say I pull up the evaluation for unit 104.
Yeah.
And unit 104 has a parking spot,
Yes.
un stationnement cadastré. Donc j'ai 2 évaluations. J'ai l'évaluation pour l'unité et j'ai l'évaluation pour le stationnement de la ville de Montréal. Parce qu'il y a 2 comptes de taxes finalement. Donc dans ce cas-là, je vais prendre l'évaluation du stationnement de la ville. C'est plus simple. If you go, yes, go ahead.
I heard lately that they're changing that. They're going to give only one tax bill.
Yes, in some buildings.
It's in a process. They're saying that they're going to put it one with the parking.
Absolutely. In some buildings, it's already done.
Yep.
So then you can go ask the corporation or l'association du condo, how much is a parking spot worth, and they'll tell you.
Yep.
C'est juste un exemple. I can send it to you, but it's just an example. Okay. Downtown is very easy. We know because they're brand new condos, so you have the values of all the spots. It goes from 35 up to 65,000 right now. Okay. So you can do. Je vais te l'envoyer, ça va être plus simple. So yes, you can go ask the association. They'll give you a price. Okay. In this case, I use 20,000 per parking spot indoor and 3,000 per floor. Okay. My subject property, the first one I showed you is unit 505, right? So in my adjustments, here, I have the difference for the floors, right? Okay. This one does not have a parking spot, this one does not, this one does not, and this one does not, okay? So I'm okay here. I'm not adjusting the parking spots, I'm just doing the floors. Okay? This is the cost per floor. So I brought everything back to floor number 5. And this is what I come up with. So the average selling price is $250. That means that a fair value market for my buyers will be around $308. You know, I mean, it's very precise, but it's honestly between $305 and $310 is a fair market. That's pretty much how it goes. They're asking $315. So their asking price is not that bad. The listing agent did her job. Fair amount. Maybe they'll get a little more, maybe they won't, who knows. Okay? But this is what I suggest to my customers. Like, this is what it's worth. Okay?